Okay, I just farted. I'm at the gym for leg day. As I mentioned before, plenty of leg injuries. I got a glute injury from when my dog pulled me in the snow down a hill and I fell like a dumbass. I got a foot injury from can't remember, but I messed up my toe and I just keep making it worse. I got a knee injury from a piece of metal hitting me in the knee. So the leg day is going to be exclusively no glutes, leg extensions. We'll see how they feel first, and hamstring curls. Just 2 exercises. Can't do anything on my feet really, because it hurts my toes. So I'm gonna go in there. I'll give that a shot, and maybe that'll be my leg day, or I'll give it a shot and it doesn't feel good, and my leg day will consist of chest. Yes, it might become a chest day instead. It all depends. My zit, I popped it. Might leave a scar. So yeah, I wanted to talk about this channel for a second. I did have some ideas because this channel is dedicated more towards fat loss than like building muscle right now, because I'm in the fat loss phase of my life. And I was a cook in restaurants for many a year. I also did a culinary apprenticeship for a little bit, so I know a thing or two about food. And my friend keeps encouraging me to like make recipes and what kind of stuff and whatnot, because normally I eat just easy, plain, boring ass food. Earlier in my weight loss journey years ago, I was making fancier stuff like oatmeal cakes and stuff. So I'm thinking of making like recipes for fat loss, high protein, low calorie, meal ideas. So I might do like a series once or twice a week, maybe. We'll see how much time I have. I might have more free time with the new job. So I might drop a recipe or 2 a week. I'm thinking about doing that. And I think it'll be good, especially for fat loss. I mean, it couldn't hurt. People aren't going to see the recipe and go, ooh, that's a good idea, and then gain weight, unless they, I don't know, change it up and make it their own and just add a bunch of butter. But yeah, so I think I'm going to start doing that. I don't know how soon. Maybe in February. Oh, also in February. So that aggressive cut I just did, I didn't really film it all, unfortunately. I'm very forgetful, lazy also. I'm uncomfortable filming while my girlfriend's there. Like if we're both eating dinner, I'm not gonna... Is the camera like vibrating? Anyways, if we're both sitting eating, I want to just enjoy the food instead of just filming it. But aside from that, in February I'm going to do a new thing where I'm going to, don't back up too much. I'm going to do this fad that's been going around, thanks Dana White, of the 7-day water fast. So 7 days, no eating, just drinking water, electrolytes, whatever. So I'll just do that for a week. I don't think there are health benefits to it. Granted, I'm not a doctor. Maybe I'll talk to my doctor about it. I don't think it's amazing. People go, oh my God, but he looks so good at the end. He didn't eat anything for a week. Of course he looks shredded. He didn't consume calories. He's going to lose a lot of water weight. But guess what? As soon as he starts eating again, he's going to balloon up a little bit. Same thing with me. You'll see if I go a week without eating and just drinking water, I'm going to all of a sudden look like I lost 10 pounds. Granted, maybe on the scale, I've lost 10 pounds. How much of that is water? How much of that is actually fat? How much of that is muscle? So I'm going to do it anyways, whatever. So come February, I don't know when, probably not in the beginning of February because my birthday and my girlfriend wants to take me out for dinner. So yeah, I'm going to do a 7-day water fast. I'll film it. And then I'm only doing it because at the end, that just means I'm going to have another cheat day. But I'm not sure how my energy levels are going to be. I know they dipped a little bit during that aggressive cut. They might dip quite a bit during the water fast. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see if I remember to do it. Yeah, so that will be one fun thing I have planned for February, along with a few recipes. I mean, I have many recipes in my mind. I should probably make a list. The thing is, when it comes to fat loss and all that kind of stuff, and you know when they say like, oh, I can't cook, there's people who can cook, people who can't cook. When I say I can cook, I mean I don't use recipes. I don't use measurements. I'm not a baker. I hate measurements. So when I want to make something, that's the hard thing for me for making a recipe video. When I want to make something, it's just, oh, a little bit of this, maybe this, and then I'll taste it and I'll go, that's good. No, it's missing something, and I'll add something else. That's how I cook. So I'm going to have to figure out my recipes when I actually make videos. I can't just go, oh yeah, just add a little bit of salt, some pepper, maybe some oregano. I feel like adding some thyme. Yeah, smoked paprika. Yeah, cook the garlic about this much, maybe. Chop it up like that. Like, I'll figure it out. The videos hopefully will improve as they go. Maybe I won't be filming on my phone. Eventually I'll get a camera. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes, what comes of that. I feel like it would be helpful for anyone trying to lose weight. But I'm going to be honest, that's not how I normally eat. I don't make fancy recipes. I eat like oatmeal with protein powder. I eat yogurt. I eat fruits. I'll make chicken and potatoes, chicken and rice. Yeah, pretty basic bitch food. Anyways, I'm gonna get in the gym, gonna do a little cardio, gonna do a little warm-up, and I'll see you in a sec. All right. Okay, so this is me apologizing ahead of time for the dullness that is going to be this leg day. I'm just going to be, like I said before, yesterday and earlier today, it's just going to be hamstring curls and leg extensions. Unfortunately, I'm plagued with injuries still. I'm hopeful that next week I'll be back to normal. If not, I definitely will be the leg day after. So I'm just going to be doing hamstring curls for now, probably about 6 to 8 sets, and then leg extensions. Double leg for now. Maybe I'll do single leg to switch it up. But yeah, let's get started. One down. Feel free to skip this leg day. It's going to be a lot of the same thing. unfortunately, but this is just me showing you that even if you're injured, you can still go to the gym and get something done. Normally I don't do hamstrings, but I didn't want to just do quads. So I figured, hey, why not do hamstrings? My hamstrings feel okay. I mean, I get some glute activation from this, but not so much that it bothers me. So yeah, you can switch it up. You don't have to skip the gym because, let's say, I don't know, your right lat doesn't feel the greatest. Okay, there's plenty of other exercises you can do that target maybe more of your traps, your lower back. You can always change things up. Your biceps hurt, hit triceps and forearms. So yeah, adapt. This gym is actually playing some pretty decent music. I don't know what this is, but it's some kind of remix of the Mortal Kombat soundtrack. And when I was a kid, that shit got me so hyped. That and like Power Rangers. When it comes to lifting now, obviously, I've mentioned before, I don't listen to music. I use my headphones because of the noise cancellation, because the music is so loud. Took it off at the perfect time when the music turned off. But you know, back when I was, oh my god, oh, I just rolled on my testicles. Oh, that wasn't pleasant. Ow, oh my god, I just did it again. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, so back when I used to listen to music when I worked out, I would listen to my classics were like Linkin Park, System of a Down, 3 Days Grace, Alexis on Fire. Particularly, there's one song that this could be anywhere in the world. If you haven't heard it, go listen to it. It's really good. But I would also get pumped on like Coldplay, depending on if I was a sad boy or not that day. Anyways, let's get back to the lift. Can't believe I did that. I'll try to give you a bunch of angles since the gym is empty and I'm only doing 2 exercises. I always struggle with my hand positioning. Nothing really feels right. Oh, okay. Okay, so let me just explain once again why I preach the whole nice and slow and controlled on the way back as well as on the way out. More so on the way back on the eccentric portion of the exercise. So the reason for me at least that I do it is because I feel the activation of that particular muscle group the most on the when I do the eccentric portion. Wow, blah blah. Okay, and also because it takes momentum out of the equation. So when you're doing like, let's say a leg extension, if I'm just rushing through going for reps, or so I'm just like, oh yeah, and then I go, I have the momentum to bounce at the end. I'm trying to take that out of the equation, so I'm just using my muscles. So if you take the momentum out with like rows, with curls, with anything, you're actually working the muscle rather than using momentum and taking your muscles out of the equation. So that's why I say slow and controlled. If you're doing it controlled, you have to work the muscle the entire movement, which is the whole time under tension that I was talking about. And that's the most important, well, they say that's one of the critical factors for muscle growth is time under tension. So unless you're not trying to be a bodybuilder or whatever, if you're training as an athlete and you're trying to learn how to jump higher, do your plyometrics, do your quarter squats or your half squats. You train for your own purposes. Not everyone has to train the same. There's different methods for different outcomes. All right, let's do this. Okay. Okay. So, so someone commented on arm day, 2 days ago, the video, and mentioned like, wow, curling 30s with like proper form like that is impressive. And like, I never thought it was impressive, but it's probably because the people that I watch are curling like 40s, 50s, 60s, like Larry Wheels isn't curling 35s. So when I curl 35s, I think of those guys. I know they say comparison is the thief of joy, but for me it's kind of a motivating factor. But and then like immediately after, I was scrolling through TikTok and somebody said this quote of like something like the top of your mountaintop is the bottom of someone else's mountain. And it really kind of made me think, because like where I'm at right now would have been a dream to me when I was like in high school. But where I'm at right now, to me right now, is so far from where I want to be. And curling 35s to some people is like, oh man, that's my dream to one day be able to do that. Whereas for me, I'm like, oh man, I feel like such a beginner lifting that kind of weight. Okay. Sorry, I just keep messing up my balls. Alright. I have like a fat deposit on my knee. I gotta keep an eye on it to make sure that it's just a fat deposit. The doctor says it is, so. But he said keep an eye on it. I don't know if anyone's noticed it before. Okay. Oh, that's good. I'll go show you my calf. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Alright, so let's just do it out here. I don't know if the camera will pick it up because of the lighting and everything, but basically, I don't know if you can see that here. It sinks in. Before it used to be full, it'd be nice and round like that. But now it sinks in here. This one's a lot worse than this one, but this one also has a little bit of sinkage in the middle of the calf. So this one was the major tear. This one not so bad. But yeah. Anyways, let's just check the pump out here. Why not? Quads feel super pumped. I mean, it's a fresh quad pump. I lost my balance. Just I'm losing my balance because my foot hurts. Other leg. There goes the fat deposit. Alright. Well, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow for a proper chest day. A full chest day rather than today's makeshift leg day. Anyways, have a good one. I hope you went to the gym. Hope you did your cardio. I'll see you tomorrow.